Yeah, hello everyone. This is In Hwang Dan in Europe. I'm going to play a game on Tygem. Play as 7 Dan. Okay, I'm black. Mhm. Okay, I'm playing against the one who played about like 17,000 games. Quite a lot. Okay, I approach it, but my opponent Tenuki. So let me cover to have a basic pattern. And after that, personally, I like this kind of formation. Okay, it's been a long time that I played this, but okay, let's play. Attach is the new move. If my opponent plays this attach, it means that my opponent knows how to play properly. Okay, after extension, it seems that I have like a couple of options, but to approach here must be the most proper move. So let me go. Okay, wild approaches. I thought that white would approach from the other direction, but okay, why not? Before responded, I want to push a couple of times, so see how my opponent react, because this part isn't really important, so I may not even respond it. I may respond or don't, so I can play for this part. It's tempting, tempting to play an extra move here. Okay. Why not? Okay, let me do. So maybe two space jump like this, so I can have like a big formation. Okay, if your opponent plays like this, to have a big formation, how do you feel? You're afraid? But it seems that my opponent doesn't. My opponent doesn't even enter. But anyway, I can just defend then. Then it means that my opponent just banned after I just respond properly. So let me jump. But that exchange must be good for me. So this bending doesn't look like a good one. Invading, didn't expect it. Okay, so upper side isn't important. So I think I need to choose the right side, knight move, and this is the proper move. That white push, then I play here. Okay. Oh, why didn't? Okay, so then I can block. I could harness two because I still can enter. Which one should I do it? I think I can still harness. Okay, maybe I need to harness and then blow. Okay, just blow. Okay, doesn't look like the right one to me. Black still can enter, so white gonna respond. Extension must be okay, but I still can block. So I block. I'm gonna push once and connect to save it. Okay. I need to save it, and then I'm going to cut once to let my opponent respond. So it's too much. Okay. So my opponent plays like a Korean style again. I can just put it back because white cannot cut anyway. So white gonna step back and I connect, and that just turns to a bad exchange. I can even play here. That's a big mistake now. So I can play this one, which removes the liberty of that group. White gonna connect, then I can connect, and after this white must respond it. Then when white must respond, I can harness to kill the corner. That's another overplay. To punish, I should harness to keep removing. Okay? To keep removing the liberty of this group. Then white can only cut. Cut is the only option. And Atari. After Atari, can I do something else? I mean, my original plan is capture because it's working. Up, jump. The same. I can capture here instead. My opponent gonna respond. And then I may extend once. My opponent gonna keep threatening or cutting. But maybe it is the moment that I should uh, check whether I need or I can play this one or not. It seems I can. So my plan is to play this one to let my opponent respond and kill the corner, because corner is killable. Okay, there should be no issue. So let me go with this one. Otherwise, I can play here. That's painful. So I need to play knight move to let my opponent respond. My opponent might hane, then counter hane to let my opponent respond. And then the hane, then the corner is dead. So it should be bad for white. The way to kill this corner is, the the general way, which is removing the liberties from the outside. So that group is dead. But of course, this black's group is a bit, unclear. Black's group too. So I may threat or make it a bit more complicated, but there are not many things my opponent can do. What's the proper way to kill? I need to block once and connect. That wouldn't remove my liberties much. Push and cut must be even better. But do I need it? Do I need this kind of stuff? I think it is better to have that exchanges. How to kill? What is the best way to kill it? Just this. Okay, I need to do this. Hane and just connect. Why gonna respond? Attach. Must be better. Okay, can be. Doesn't change much. Okay, so I need to play this one. Always, you should remove your opponent's liberty or try to kill a group from the outside like that. So I'm gonna connect or Tiger Mouse, but in both cases, white's corner is dead. My opponent played quite aggressively, like many other Tygem players. Yeah, I feel like that when I played against like 5 dan or 6 dan players below 7 dans, like 80% 80% of the opponent were aggressive, but 7 dan level, like less than 50 uh, number of people, players plays in a active way. So it means that they are getting more calm and do better. Okay, is the cross attach reasonable to do it? Okay, I can just jump, but I want to attach and then let my opponent block and then squeeze it. Why? My opponent may play hane to this direction. That can be more annoying. That's the better one. Okay, could go out like this one and go out like that. But maybe I shouldn't do it. Let me leave it and then push and cut. Okay. The reason why I played here, it's bad for this part. It's because I can play even this one, so I want to deal with it. But maybe it is not necessary to make things. So let me make things simple. If I place anywhere, I can go out. So my opponent comes back, then I can Atari. Maybe I should have played this one earlier before exchanges, because that's a bad exchange for giving this part. Oh, white even extend. So it means that white decide to play in a strongest way. That's, I mean, Possible, but if black goes out, I need to play this one. And I go out and wow, then Atari connect to make it thinner. Okay, let's do it. Now that 5 stones are not important, so when white plays here, I can just play this one to let my opponent kill that 5. That's not important. Okay, so let me do it. Can white throw in? No, there's still nothing in the corner. Okay, so should be fine. White gonna respond and extension jump or Atari. Which one? Okay, so let me go with Atari. There should be no problem. Well, I can take that 5 stones, but I'm planning to give it knight move. I thought that my opponent wouldn't try. I can play this one to across attach. Which one should I do it first? Okay, this one first. Then my opponent gonna step back. I can save. Okay. Maybe I should keep making things simple, not to make it complicated. Okay, so I could just step back to save it and look for some cut jump. That is okay. I need to bring this group out now. So separate the whole group. Picking the vital point first, or just bringing the group out. Just bringing the group out is more soft option that I care about this right side. That one black can respond, so that wasn't really a big deal. How to respond it here or this one? Still, there's no issue, so that must be the proper way. Okay, so since the upper side white's group is dead, it should be good for black. Oh, now, white played very aggressively at the beginning, and then now started playing properly. Interesting. Okay, I need to play an extra move. White gonna respond, then it means that white keep things, slow and simple. And now I need to threat this group and make this area as my guaranteed territory. This must be the simplest option that I can approach. Well, I still need to care about the middle, so why gonna do that? Or if white enters now, then it means that white is enduring. Then I need to say that, oh, you should have defend. Let's see what my choice opponent gonna take it. That one, I didn't expect it. I may capture once and block. Okay, which one first? If I capture, my opponent may block, so I need to push. I'm gonna block, and my opponent is asking me to just cut. So I should say, no, I can't even capture. So if I capture, then your shape will be broken. But my opponent says that your shape will be broken too. So everybody breaks the shape and see how it goes. I think white shape is even more serious. So I captured first. I think I can just play here and cut. That is simply working. So let me go. So I do this because after connecting, I push and cut, then this cut is working. So that is a big trouble. So that's why my opponent plays some, awkward shape move, but still the cut is working. That after cut, my opponent need to respond, like push. If I block it, then it means that I just keep going. Or if I just step back, then I just, take this group and make things easy. Oh, that is out of topic. My opponent shouldn't do that. So I can cut and make things simple. So now the middle group is weak. And there are not many things I can do. I can push and cut. But I can just connect underneath. So this one I can just respond once. As long as it doesn't bother this part, fine. We're gonna block once more. Okay, that's the only option. If I cut, then I can just connect underneath. So I'm gonna block, I block, then white may save. Oh, white goes out here first. White brings the group out here first because white wants to aim to bring the group out. If white goes out here, then things would become complicated. But in fact, it is not that complicated. But if I want to make things simple, I should just capture and make things simple. Capture, or maybe just this one. Block, even block. Okay, which one should I do it? My first idea was this one. I thought that it is just good enough, but still I can block and keep threatening the cross attach. That's a bit annoying. So I want to clearly block it. Okay, to clearly block, this one must be the right one. Oh, white blocks it, then I need to go down. White plays there first. That's the better sequence. So after connecting, white gonna push and I need to connect. Okay, let's do it in this way. Even in this way, I may go down and jump. Maybe going down and jump is okay. So that's why white attach it first. Good move. So white is asking me to save. If I extend, then white gonna push. So I have some options. Let me spend my Byoyomi because I'm going to negotiate to finish the game. But how to negotiate? Hane? Hane must be the most annoying option, which is not the negotiation. Okay. I could negotiate it, but I want to make things a bit more complicated, so I attack it. I thought that it isn't working. I can still go Atari and go down. So if I can connect one to another, then since there's no cut, that isn't working. Why need to connect? Yeah, I need to connect. Then I should connect. Oh, I played there without exchange. But does it mean much? I can just simply connect. Because I can save it. So my group is safe, my opponent's group is not. That is the happiest situation that I could make it. I can play here because to get caught isn't a problem. And I can save it separately even though I get caught. Okay. White is begging me. Let me go. But I can only go to the first line or second line, which isn't safe. Just extend 2 times. Okay. I can just respond. It seems that white is increasing the number of liberties, but increasing the number of liberties doesn't mean much, as black can save. Is there a way that black can squeeze things? No. Okay, so then black can even Atari, White gonna connect, but still there's nothing. So I can Atari. In this kind of case, if you just miss one thing, one liberty, then that may, you know, flip the game. Of course, it is scary situation. Okay, capture. And then, okay, I can play this move first. White gonna respond and then maybe just block, then white is dead. Okay, so this game, my opponent played too actively in the opening stage, and that directly connected to the game result. Okay, so as I said earlier, in the against the 7 Dan on Tygem, not many people are this much aggressive. It was 10-minute game, but my opponent did not even spend 10 minutes yet. So I think he's like an average Korean, you know, wide style Go player. To face against strong, you know, aggressive type players, you should keep playing properly to win a game. Ah, no. I shouldn't. This is unexpected. Okay, let's just hang around together. Knight move. In this kind of, the best way is cut. Cut to squeeze. So maybe I should do it in this way. Push and cut. So then my opponent would Atari, extend and push, then I can Atari. So I shouldn't push. Why need to extend? Then I can block. Then why need to take care of this group? But the middle is getting, you know, going to die. Even without a move. So maybe I just play, let's say, here. So I'm just saying to my opponent that the game is over, you need to resign. Why can't I play this kind of stuff? Because of things. Squeeze. Okay. Can I squeeze and get more? Okay. Maybe I should attach once. That kind of stuff makes feel annoyed. If you can make your opponent feel annoyed, then you should do everything. White plays here. That is unexpected. Maybe I can attach. Hane. Okay, let me go Hane because I'm looking for saving. I'm looking for this attach. I didn't expect it. Then I can erase. So my opponent shouldn't do. Okay. I'm getting greedy, which I shouldn't do. Okay, so I just negotiated. My opponent can Hane it, but push is working. It's a bit annoying. Okay. My opponent just negotiated. But with the negotiation, my opponent cannot win. I can still bother. So I should show you how I can bother this case. Went down. Didn't expect it. Because then extension is sent there. So I thought that my opponent wouldn't do. My opponent did it. I should attach to let my opponent block, extend and block. Because I want to squeeze it. Okay. Then extend. So that is the way I want to squeeze it. And it must be the right way. So my opponent jumps and then maybe like this. Can still attach to squeeze it, which shouldn't get bothered this line. And it is, so I shouldn't mind it. All liberties. My opponent has 4, so I cannot win the capturing race, of course. Oh, but this one isn't right. I need to extend. Okay. Extend. Attach and block. Okay, I need to attach, block. Okay. No big deal. Okay, let me just block and make things simple. My opponent aims something. So my opponent is saying that he can cut, which is true. But my opponent doesn't have many liberties. That's the problem. But maybe I shouldn't make this sort of happening. But my opponent steps back. So I can throw in. But okay, let me start with this throw in to be safer. Atari. Then it is set that my opponent can kill, but I can squeeze it. Okay. I cannot kill. So okay. Kill isn't working, but I can squeeze to make things simple, which would end the case. Should I throw in? Or is it not necessary? I think I should throw in to Atari, then can squeeze it. Okay, and then the push is sent there, connection extension. In which way should I do it? Maybe I should start from, okay. Let's just make things simple. Game is over anyway. Okay. To maybe go out here first to see how my opponent goes. That one. Didn't expect that my opponent can, because I can Hane. Okay. So only some, I got it. Can I get some more than some? Okay. Okay. I should just arrange things. That part is working, that my opponent can kill it anyway, so maybe I should just cut to let my opponent respond it. And this is working, so which one should I go first? Okay. It's a bit pity that the game should have ended earlier, but my opponent continued playing. Should connect and push. Oh, then I can cut. My opponent resigned now. Okay, so thank you. Okay, so let's check it. Oh, no, not this one. I should start. I forgot what to do. Okay, good. So in the opening stage, the game already ended because, already at this point. Everything was fine. I said that instead of playing like this one is a bit outdated move. The modern way is like playing this one, hane and hane, like this, or black cut to have this one, okay, like this, hane and tenuki, like this. But my opponent just extend, so I approach it, and this one is also unexpected. I believe that this part is not important. So when your opponent picked the wrong subject, then you should just let your opponent keep going to that direction. I believe this is the most important area that white can still enter, like playing this one still again, or pincer instead of this one. But my opponent kept going there. I pushed twice and responded. Didn't respond. I play here. If I play this one, then my opponent need to do something here directly, not bending, to give one more move. So that's why I responded. I believe that this exchange was good for me. And entering the corner right away, in the past, you know, there are two options: block and then play like this. Then white gonna block, or black plays this one to let white go and then hane like that. But instead of playing here, to play this one is the better option. White need to do this, then black enters, and in this case, this move is in the better place than the case that black had the stone here before. Okay? Before it was there, right? No stone, then compared to have a move on the 4, it's better to have the move on the move 1 spot. So that's why I played here. Block hane, and I didn't expect that white blocks it, because if I place here, black can still enter anyway, like this. So that's why I thought that my opponent wouldn't. And then those are bad exchanges, and I play here, you know, to remove the liberty. And cut gives hane. I just keep removing the liberty to capture, extend, knight move, exchanges, and hane, and then locally it is dead. And the way to kill is minimizing, not entering. Okay? Instead of this one, if black enters like this, then I don't think that it will give the better situation than the other one. Okay? So always, when you want to kill opponent's group, you should remove the liberties from the outside. Okay, then again, from the outside. Even if I connects it, black can play here and push, then it is dead. Okay, so that's why I didn't mind it. It's not possible to attack. Maybe I shouldn't do anything but just push and cut and extend. That's the proper form. But attach it because I thought that my opponent plays here, then I want to do it in this way. But my opponent endured, and then I exchange and then play this one and cut. I didn't expect that my opponent plays in the strongest way like that. Okay, my opponent did it. And then, okay, after here, white need to respond it. Yeah, so if I just play properly, white should play like this one. But white probably believed that it is not easy to win the game in this way. So instead of taking care of own weakness, aimed my weakness. But it wasn't really a weakness because this cut is working. Black can just cut and make things simple. Black is connected. Even this cut isn't working, so it was nearly over. From here, it was like how to make things simple. That isn't easy. Atari, so even if I Ataris, black can still go down to look for connecting one to another. So, okay, no way out, it is over. Okay, and there's nothing. White can cut and squeeze like this, but still there's nothing. So black can capture nothing. So that's why I played it. And yeah, I could play a move for the middle directly like this one, but I pushed here and cut. So if my opponent keep pushing, then I can Atari and extend to kill that 3 like this. So that's why my opponent responds back. But then I can just, you know, swallow the middle for free. And it's not necessary to do this kind of stuff. But anyway, black gain point. I try to make things a bit complicated. I suppose white was looking for the cut like this, like this one. But throw in Atari, then this white will die. So that's why white play here and maybe aim something. But I just squeezed. to clean up, so the game ended. Okay, so when Black played this one, White should just play properly, but White started something, like across attach and then cut and do, looking for a big chance. So if you looking for the chance like this, even though it is not the chance situation, then chance goes away. So you should wait. If you wait, then chance comes to you. But if you searching for the chance yourself, then chance goes away. So you should wait. Maybe that's the thing we can learn from this game. Okay. Hope you enjoyed and learned a lot. See you next time. Bye bye.